Hey, what's up, guys? It's Roboman here, back at it again on the EgoSurf Podcast with my co-host Snazzy.
Snap me! I'm here. I'm here. Yes. Hi.
And we have I'm talking very special guest today. We have Meric09.
Hello everyone. I am today's guest, and I am here with one man who just has that dick on him, and one formerly round fellow with a totally not uncircumcised dick. But also, since he's so short, or both of them, they're both like fucking 4'3".
Dude, we're 5'8".
What? We're 5'8".
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
How tall are you?
We should both be helping Santa or Willy Wonka in their kooky crackdown in the back alley of Michigan or whatever.
Meric is like 6'2".
One.
My bad.
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy.
Anyway, we have Meric here. He's a good friend of mine. We've known each other. Meric, we've known each other for like, dude, we've known each other for like a year now.
2 years now.
About 2 years, yeah.
2 years. Yeah.
Actually, crazy.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, me and Meric met through making just JoJo content. I was like, yo, dude, you got one nice ass on you. You got a couple banger videos. And he was like, shit, man, we should do a collab. And we dropped the
That is a
video
complete
together.
fucking lie. You were like, man, you want to make a video? And I was like, oh, okay, maybe if I feel like it, maybe,
Yeah.
Daddy. Oh
And then
no.
he did. He was like ooh, and they put his fingers together.
Yeah, that's literally what he did.
Yeah. I remember when you told me that you had run into this YouTuber named Meric, and you were like, Snazzy, I want to show you a couple of his videos. And then you showed me some of his videos, and then I was sort of appalled, but I was like, you know what? He's funny.
Sort of appalled. I was tame at the time.
Yeah, honestly,
It got worse over time.
I got worse over time.
His videos are
I think-
great, guys.
Meric just dude, his videos are like, I don't know, explain it. Like, just something about them. Like, Meric, you either shit gold or you just shit. Like, I don't know. I don't explain it other than that. Like, it's literally like you can have the most banger ass video, and then you drop like update video number 57, and it's like a minute long. It's like
or Rock Bottom 3.
Rock Bottom 3.
Snazzy, if you mention that, I will go to Saddleback.
He doesn't know what that is, guys. Don't worry. Anyway, we've been how long? When was the last episode?
3 weeks ago. It was when Persona 3 came out, which was about 3 weeks ago.
So Meric, obviously we talked about how you do YouTube. Do you want to tell us like what you do on YouTube, what your kind of content is, maybe?
Okay. Yeah, sure. So my content is, I started off by copying my favorite YouTuber at the time. Totally not Mark. He still is one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. We both have the exact same first name, but his name's spelled a bit weird, And then, I was like, oh, I've always wanted to be a reviewer, so I reviewed the Rohan OVA, and over time I've refined my craft to the point where once Robo was like, hey, you should come on my friend Snazzy's Twitch stream and she can react to your video, and I was like, damn, okay, fine. And
my gosh,
I made a video that completely disgusted you, and I was like, I love making people uncomfortable with my jokes as long as they're not crying and begging for me to be put to itself.
Okay, listen, the jokes are funny, but it is definitely not something I could share with anyone.
Oh, trust me, my parents have definitely heard this many of times.
Dude, what do you like? You think your parents hear you talk about power shit encrusted out?
Trust me. I yell at the top of my lungs, and my walls are like paper thin, dude.
Okay.
Oh no. Are your parents like, what did we do wrong?
Yeah, actually, have they brought it up to you?
Actually, I should correct myself. Parent. My father got arrested for selling cocaine to small children when I was younger, so he went away when I was 4. But look, if we completely ignore that, I have a stepfather. He's big, black, beautiful. He's kind of handsome. He's kind of dark chocolate. He's pretty.
Okay.
Okay,
nice.
This sounds a bit.
I'm just glad that you're. I'm glad you're safe. I'm just glad you're safe.
We're happy for you, Meric.
Holy shit. Anyway.
What have we been up to, by the way?
Yeah.
What's been the deal? Here,
You want to go
I'll
ahead?
start.
Go ahead.
I had a
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
decent last week. I got some musical shit going on. A friend of mine drew me as like their art project. That's pretty cool. I did some
They could
modeling.
draw you giving birth.
That is not something I want to see drawn of me.
That is something I want to see.
I bet you do.
Where would the
That-
baby come out of?
My mouth?
What?
What are you, fucking King Piccolo?
Yes.
What are we?
Anyway,
What
yeah.
are
So
you
that was
talking-
pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
That was pretty cool. And then I finished Persona 3. I know in the last episode it was mainly about Persona. I didn't finish it at the time. I finished it now. Junpei, top 3 character in fiction.
Yeah, I know,
Snazzy
right?
wasn't finished.
Junpei's
He needs to
pretty
get
cool.
on that. But yeah, that's basically how my week has been. I uploaded a video for the first time in like a month. That was pretty cool. It was about
That-
JoJo
Yeah,
Yeah, I
ASMR.
was so
pretty
proud
epic.
of you. Your father's so proud of you, man.
Thanks, Dad. So yeah, that's what's been going on. What about you guys?
You forgot a DY, pal.
I'll go ahead. There's been a lot of things. Oh my gosh, this future Snazzy's gonna watch this and be like, "What the hell?" Anyway, I was talking to a girl named Casey before Valentine's Day, and that fell through because she thought I apparently wasn't Christian enough or something. So
he
could
mentioned that
definitely
he
see
liked
that.
Chainsaw Man.
yeah, I
and it
mentioned
was-
that I like Chainsaw Man or something.
No, guys, Pokemon is satanic. You guys remember that from the 90s? My mother.
That was
first album.
crazy.
Dude, at the last job, when I worked at my last job, I got 2 emails asking us why we were putting Pokemon in our videos because it was like the fairy type and ghost type are satanic. That is not a lie.
Guys, my Pikachu started making chairs float in my house.
Pokemon Go gone satanic. Fucking like
So,
2016 video.
so that happened, and then the day after Valentine's Day, some girl texted me. I'll call her Vanessa for now. Vanessa texted me, and
Five
she
Nights at
was
Freddy's.
like, "Yeah." She texted me and she told me, "Hey, I think I found you because we go to the same school. But I want to tell you that you're really cute. Sorry if that's like too random or straightforward." And I was like, and I just didn't see it for 3 days. And then I went to my message requests and saw it, and then I texted her back and found out she's actually a real person. I thought that might have been like a scam at first. I don't know. Have you guys had like gotten those like
Yes.
OnlyFans DMs on Instagram?
Yes.
No, not at all. Not even scammers would talk to my ugly ass.
I mean, you're on Instagram. You're just like an art page, so it makes sense.
So
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Sometimes when I get texted by girls, I'm like, are they trying to get something out of me? Like, am I
Mhm.
gonna be okay after? Like, yeah, I
We
understand.
saw be at the feds.
that. Yeah, it's the feds.
started talking to her. It's been going. She's really busy, but things have been progressing. And that's been interesting. And
Why
then,
did you pick the name Vanessa to call her that? Was it like the FNAF security breach bunny?
Oh,
Is
I
that-
just realized that was the joke.
Snazzy,
No, I
do you
have
beat
no
up the
idea.
bunnies?
Dick.
No,
Okay.
no.
Anyway, man.
Anyway,
what have you been up to? How about?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I
What
haven't
am
made a single
I?
video in a month.
Damn, Snazzy. I expected more out of you.
I'm sorry.
No, but seriously, what I've been doing. So, how far back can we go on this?
Like a week, probably. About
All right.
a minute.
Yeah.
So, for the past week, damn, there's been like nothing. I mean, I went to a college. I went to a broke ass town with no fucking Wawa sign on the Wawa. So I mean, that was kind of sad.
Yeah, wait. What was the town again? I have to.
It was like I'm pretty sure it was like New Brunswick or something. I had to pass by
New-
there.
Brunswick, New Jersey. That's the one. Yeah. Actually, insane, dude. I looked it up after he told me about it. That looks like the worst
Wait.
place to live ever.
Do you guys live in the same state?
Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, we both live in
Yeah.
New Jersey.
How have you guys not like met?
Met. Yeah, exactly.
New
exactly.
Jersey isn't that small. We're not just gonna walk like 20
Well, I mean,
miles
it's-
to meet each
it's
other.
also not-
It is rather small. I mean, you
Yeah.
could if you wanted.
Realistically, I could probably drive like about 45 minutes and find Meric.
You can't drive.
If I could drive.
If you could
Myself.
drive, you wouldn't be able to find
Bro,
me.
but why don't you drive?
I
have to
actually
be
failed.
18 and
I
driving pretty
failed
quick.
my driving test in 10th grade, and I haven't retaken it just because I've been.
How the hell do you fail your test?
I failed it by 1 point, and it was because of a question. It was like, if when you park, how far away do you have to be from a bike or something? And I put like 10 feet, and it was like 15 or something.
I would run
That's
over
tough.
that biker anytime. You're too close to my car, pal.
That's what failed me. So
Meric, you been up to anything else though? In general?
Anything else?
Since
Let's
the
see.
Wawa thing?
One of my friends asked me out. I guess that's something that happened.
Oh, what? Are you?
What?
Or did you say?
I'm pretty
yes?
sure she was joking though. So
Oh.
damn.
I'm not
Sorry to
good at
hear that.
catching hints, guys. The only thing I'm good at catching are an STD inside of November of 8th grade.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Anyway,
I don't know how that happens.
yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
That's
happens
what's-
sometimes.
a story.
It's just another normal week for me.
Anyway, Meric,
Um,
dude, you uploaded a new YouTube video, but I actually have a question. Why did you get into doing YouTube in the first place?
Okay, me getting into YouTube. Well, in around September of 2014 or 13 or hell even 2012, my half brother, my older brother, he was like, "Hey, Mark, I heard something on for my classmates. It's something called YouTube." So we were like, "Yeah, let's go watch it." Then the first day I watched actual fucking Brain Rot, and then second I searched up WWE wrestlers naked. And then after
Nice.
that, well, at the time they were called Divas, the female wrestlers. So, that's what young me had on my mind. And then I found Dan TDM, became hooked. Found Stampy, became
TDM
hooked.
is pretty great.
I've also found Smosh. Then they broke up. And then, I was
Sad.
like, I want to be like those great YouTubers. But over time, things in my life sort of got complicated and shit. So, eventually at the end of the day, I was like, man, I'm making jack shit off of TikTok. What if I try to make as much money as possible before I go hang myself? And then I was like, oh shit, I actually enjoy this.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, YouTube's pretty fun. I enjoyed it a lot personally.
Yeah.
That was a roller coaster, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a roller coaster of a story. Yeah. I guess I mean, if you guys want to hear about this, Snazzy could do it too. I got on the YouTube
Yeah.
because I was a 4-year-old with unrestricted access to the internet, and that was literally it.
Same.
I started my channel when I was
That's
6,
great.
so actually no, I was a 6-year-old with unrestricted access to the internet.
Oh, they're gonna fucking take down your channel for not starting it when you were 13.
Apparently, yeah.
Fun
Fun fact: this channel is actually owned by my father. So.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hilarious.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah.
I started YouTube because I wanted to make Lego tutorials for people. I liked making like Lego things and that were I don't know, just out of my brain. Anyway, I eventually was huge into Minecraft, and I thought, oh, I can build stuff in Minecraft. So then I started making Minecraft videos, and I don't know, I got into YouTube because I just thought it was fun, and then now it's I don't know what I'm doing with YouTube. YouTube became during the Chainsaw Man time when that show was coming out, I got into anime, and then my channel got hit with some DMCA's, and now I'm kind of not sure what to do. Twitter's been where I'm at, but YouTube, I got into it because I thought it was fun to make gaming videos with my friends. That was
You can be just like Kevin Leonardo and make a video called "How to Narrow Your Asshole Part 2." I mean, you can do that with your YouTube channel as long as you say it's informational.
Yeah, that's actually
informational.
Sorry, that's actually a great point. YouTube has such a stupid ass rule. You could upload softcore porn to the platform, but if it's labeled as educational, it can just stay on the platform, which is.
Oh yeah, Kevin Leonardo also made a video called "Shaving Your Pubes: A Visual Guide."
Does he actually show his nutsack?
Yeah. You remember,
Wow.
In the Nair video, he had his
insane.
asshole outstretched.
That is actually insane. Yeah, no, it's just gonna be on the platform. I would love to dedicate an episode of the podcast to just talking about YouTube and its history and what the fuck went wrong. Yeah, we should do that.
That'd be fun.
Anyway, speaking of YouTube, something that Snazzy does upload to his channel, Fortnite, and what's coming up, guys? The new Fortnite season. Yeah. Yep. Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2.
I am. I don't know how hyped I am. Are you guys? Are you hyped? Like
I'm actually hyped for the season because we're getting a Persona collab apparently, and
that's true. That is true.
Meric, did you hear about that? We're getting a P3 collab in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, that's all I could hear from like yesterday. I was like, oh, I don't go on Twitter. My brother uses it, so let me open it up. First thing I saw was like Megan the Stallion busting it down or some shit like that. And then I scrolled down, I was like, oh wow, Fortnite Persona leak. That is so cool.
It's actually pretty exciting. Yeah, I'm excited about the new theme for this season. It's Greek god themed, which is actually pretty interesting because Greek gods are pretty cool. So,
yeah,
it's fun. Sazzy, what do you think?
I don't know if it was like I've been kind of distant from Twitter even the last like month, but I personally don't have like a huge like I'm so excited for this thing. But the artwork looks cool. I'm excited to see what the map like I want to see them really develop the map more. I feel like last season's map was kind of just but I'm not gonna like diss them for that. It's the first season, but I hope that they're gonna get more personality into the game with this update. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I definitely agree.
This isn't like the 36th season. This isn't like their first. They could do better.
No, are we on? Wait. Is it season? No, it's not season 36. There's no way. Is it?
I am pretty sure there's been like
18. Wait, hold up.
10, 18, 22, 26. This will be number 30.
Jesus.
Wow.
I've been playing.
Wait. Did you count season OG?
No, then this would be 31.
31.
31 seasons.
I sort of forget like how long the game's been out.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, man. Speaking of the game being out for a long time, did you guys ever like? Well, I know Snaz did, but Meric, did you like watch any of like the OG Fortnite events?
OG
like
Fortnite. Yeah.
Like the Rocket.
Every single one of them until I missed it during like I think Chapter 3 is when I missed my first one. Then I showed up for a few ones, and I haven't watched like the last like 4.
You didn't watch the last one with Eminem going?
That was pretty good.
Lose yourself in the music. Yeah,
we're getting
copyright strike.
Yeah, he can do that. Speaking of events, we actually got a little like mini event in game. This little lava hand came out of the side of the map holding Pandora's box, which is a Borderlands reference. Borderlands. That's pretty cool.
I thought that was a Doctor Who reference.
It could be both. It has no correlation.
Do you have any idea what the story significance is of? Like, have you been following any of that? Like, I don't understand why there's a hand.
I don't know why there's a hand either. I just know that Jonesy saved Peely from the society, and then a hand. I'm assuming the main like bad guy of the society, like I think her name's like Valerie or some dumb shit. I'm pretty sure she opened it or something. She called upon the gods.
Do we have any idea what's in Pandora's box? Like, has there been anything about that you're aware of?
There's souls of the dead.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what's swirling around in the sky.
It's every time I died to a double pump back in season 4. That's what's in there.
Every time I got third party.
Yeah, literally. Every time you ever died the fall damage, it's all in that box. Yeah. That's what it is. I mean, just the concept of a mini event is really weird to me. Because there's not like a set date or time. It just kind of happens in game. It's pretty boring. I hope that next season we get like an actual event. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
so let's hope the storyline.
I really liked stuff like the Kevin thing moving around. I thought that was
because
fun.
It happened like every 40 minutes, and you could see it in game most of the time.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked that a lot more. I don't know. This one's kind of just like it's just there. You know what I mean? Like it's just
came out of the ground.
Yeah.
But I'm the season's ending, so I mean I guess we could give our goodbye, our farewell to this season. I thought the season was pretty mid, 6 out of 10. It started off strong, and then the item shops became ass, and then I had lack of interest in the game, and
I didn't have enough time to buy the weekend.
What?
Dude, I have been that is actually a joke that like has been said at my workplace by people who don't even play Fortnite. Like they asked me, have you bought the weekend? Like they didn't just ask me because I played Fortnite. Like this is like some running joke that.
Wait. Are you serious?
The weekend was like in the stop for like 11 weeks straight.
No, I know, but like people that don't play Fortnite
even know that the weekend was in the Fortnite Item Shop.
Meric doesn't like. Meric literally played this season like the first week it came out and then dropped it, and he knows it.
I didn't even get the umbrella.
Bro, get it now.
What?
Do not drop in a solo squad's no build.
What?
Sorry, bro. The P3 music in the background is blasting.
What? It's
guys,
blasting.
We added background music, guys. This is awesome.
We did. Wait, can you hear it? Though?
I can hear it.
I can't hear it at all.
How can you hear it?
I don't know why I can hear it, but it's awesome sauce.
Well, sorry, I got sidetracked. What the?
Yeah, my bad. Anyway, yeah, season's mid. Snazzy, go
ahead. I think the season's been. Here's what I'll say. I think it was a good season overall. I think that a lot of content was dropped at the beginning, and I'm happy that we have the content. My only like gripe with it is that it kind of just like died halfway through. Like there just wasn't like much left going on. The basic BR is kind of boring in my opinion. That part of the game is just not up to snuff. I don't know why. I think it's a combination of just not interesting items plus like a boring map and kind of same old stuff. But generally speaking, I think I liked the season because of the festival, the Fortnite Festival game mode. I played that to death. Like I got top 3 in a thing, which was kind of cool. I was like, whoa.
Like globally? Worldwide?
Yeah, top 3 globally on a song.
What song?
Surround Sound by 21 Savage. Yeah, you don't know what that is. But
I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. But
what did you say?
The British guy.
Yeah, he is British.
Meric, did you play any of the new modes?
New modes? What do you mean by new modes?
There was Fortnite Festival, and there was just Rocket Racing and Lego.
Yeah, the Lego mode and all that.
I have legit only played the Lego game mode with my brother, and that is about it.
Damn.
I wish the Lego mode was more. I'm really hoping they get like they make it better. I really think it was.
My biggest problem with the Lego mode is that my favorite part about Minecraft is building. I don't care about mining or hunting. I just like building shit. And that game mode has probably one of the worst building mechanics I've ever seen in my entire life. It is so hard to build structures.
Yeah, yeah.
It's sort of like Lego Worlds if you guys have that.
I played it. Yeah, that's actually a good comparison.
I never played it, but
I bought it for the PS4 after playing it. Huh. After playing Lego Fortnite.
Lego Fortnite got you to buy Lego World? Okay.
Yeah, I bought it again after my old disc got chewed up by my chihuahua.
Oh.
She's inbred, by the way.
Oh my god. Okay.
Nice.
Always knew there was something wrong behind those guys.
I think this season overall was a good season. I think that it needed a little bit more on the the front, or like more content in the last half. But I'm happy with what we got, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for the game. Definitely. And also the Disney thing that got announced. That's like a huge.
Wait, something for Disney got announced?
Yeah, Disney apparently invested like $1 billion fucking into Epic to make a like Disney metaverse inside the game where you could like watch Disney movies and shit. It's kind of
where the hell have I been?
You, buddy. Yeah.
Wait, you didn't hear that like they're making an entire like world
Disney world inside?
Yeah,
of
like you can. It sounds like you can shop, watch TV in there. Like there's a huge something happening in there.
What was I sleeping under a rock or something? Because,
I mean, like, it blew up in like a day, and then they came out. They came out and said that it's not going to be probably until like what was the time they gave?
2 years, 3
2 years out. So
yeah,
people shut up about it. Pretty
fuck all about Fortnite over the past couple of months. Like, wow. Yeah. This much happened as soon as I decide not to play the game. That is crazy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Welcome.
I mean, if you're not like paying attention to Fortnite for like a week, like 1 billion things seem to happen every 5 seconds.
I remember when I started crying because I got grounded and I couldn't use the boogie bombs when they first came out. Not Pokemon Chapter.
Bro,
I love that.
that's so good.
You
The,
guys-
I remember I got into like a coma for like 2 weeks or so, and when I woke up, I missed a bunch of skins that were in the item shop that I wanted to buy. You know, it was during season 7. Stazzy, you know the Revolt skin. You know the funny robot skin Revolt. That came out while I was in my 2-week coma, and I didn't get it until like a year later because it just
That is so sad.
Yeah.
How did you get into a coma?
It's a long story. Anyway, let's go into our next topic. Apple just terminated Epic's developer account.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's
spooky. Yeah, so they had a court case, obviously, and they won in the EU. But because Apple doesn't like Epic, they just decided that they don't care, and they broke the agreement. So Epic just doesn't have their account based on like a small little like, oh, you guys did this, so we're terminating your account. And now Epic's having to deal with that, and they can't forward their development of Epic or Fortnite iOS, which is very cool.
Apple's petty. That's basically what happened.
Yeah, they're incredibly petty. It's hilarious. I don't know.
Epic needs to get their reboot card.
Someone needs to grab their fucking reboot card. No, it sucks. I mean, I've never really played Fortnite Mobile, but
yeah. I'm glad Epic's fighting. You have it still?
I mean, I have it because Samsung regularly gets updated. Wow, I completely butchered regularly. Wow.
Wego
Wooey.
I'm glad Epic's fighting Apple on this, but it sucks that Apple just has a chokehold on this type of thing, and Apple, Epic's the only one that's even like remotely trying to, do anything about it. So.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they stepped in and so like some other like companies, bro, like some other like big company, like let's say like fucking like
Spotify like tried to very briefly.
Yeah, what if like
Elon Musk can just put like neural chips inside of all of Apple's headquarters and just like bring Fortnite back?
Could do that.
They just hack everyone's brains and then they just make it happen.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty funny.
Shut up. That's gonna be fun.
Another topic that has recently happened in the last couple weeks. So it is no secret that Xbox is losing the console wars. We're all Xbox fans over here, which is hilarious. And yeah, basically Microsoft is moving some of their titles over to PlayStation. Robo, do you think Xbox will be around much longer?
Well, obviously I hope, because Xbox is my home. It's the place where I belong. That's gang over there at Microsoft Xbox headquarters. I hope that they can get their footing back in the right place, and they can shoot a 3-pointer from cross map and do a funny little layup, basketball terminology, and get back into the game. I guess. What I do want, I just have good exclusives. That's it.
Yeah, dude, they just need to fix their exclusive. No, like seriously, it's insane how poorly they've handled their exclusives. Like if they just did better, like just make a better game, you aren't struggling anymore.
And I'm assuming they're only putting Sea of Thieves and Hi-Fi Rush on PS4 because those games have been out for a year. Or longer. I mean,
the reason they're picking those two is because we're not going to see Halo on PlayStation in a long time, at least. The reason why they picked those two is just because they have played out their people aren't buying Xboxes for Sea of Thieves. That's just not the case. But it's another step towards PlayStation having dominance more. Meric, you're an Xbox fan, right?
Yes.
And how do you feel about the console war? Do you think there's going to be anything changing?
How I feel about the console war is this has been a war that's been going on for times and times. It started with the I don't know, like Odyssey back in 1979. Then Nintendo came around. Then what happened to Nintendo? They then fucked Sega, and then PlayStation popped up, and then Nintendo brought Sega, and then Xbox popped up, and a whole bunch of shit happens. This keeps on happening over and over again. There's not going to be much longevity in each console, because eventually there's just going to be one that takes over the next company and the next. Look,
we're we're kind of seeing that with every piece of media, not just consoles. How everything's being monopolized into one like conglomerate.
Well,
one
that's
being,
what Fortnite's doing.
Yeah.
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 Sorry to interrupt there. I just want to point that out because that was reminding me of that. Sorry.
But like, yeah, console wars have been going on for a long time. You know, I had a PlayStation 2 as my first console, then an Xbox 360 because my father broke his like I don't fucking know. And then I had one in 2011. I was like 2, 3 at the time, and I was just like, wow, this is such a great console. My first memory was Batman Arkham City Challenge map. My father was using the animated series Nightwing, So I've been here for a long time, but the fact that Xbox is losing right now makes me believe that everyone in third, second, first grade who called my mom a whore, who called my mom a slut because I didn't have a PlayStation
Whoa.
because I was broke as shit, I'm starting to think that they may be right.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
And
I
That sucks.
think
just that.
what sucks is that the only reason Xbox is even remotely like competing at all is because of Xbox
Game Pass.
It's because
Game
of Game
Pass.
Pass.
Not
And
gonna lie, Game Pass kind of sucks.
What? No.
There
It
are
is
no good games on Game Pass,
objectively-
even the indies.
Persona 3 is on
What?
Game Pass.
It's gonna be off in like a month.
No.
If that's the only game they can spare that's actually going to be good, then yeah.
No, there's some other good games on Game Pass.
Forza.
Look,
Yeah.
Snazzy, we get it. You like Forza, you like cars and all, but
I
Forza
like
just is
cars.
not it, man. It is not it, man.
You're
That's
just
your car guy.
wrong.
He's a car guy.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes eventually. We'll hope it pans out in a good way. But yeah, do you guys want to talk about your favorite anime? We've got that on our docket.
Yeah, we can talk about that real quick. I think I already know what Meric's gonna say. For his favorite.
What do you think I'm
yeah.
gonna say?
Dragon Ball.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
It's not for any particular reason. I just think you'd say Dragon Ball.
Guys, I'm being racially profiled
That's
in
not
some
what's happening.
podcast.
Wow, just because Meric's Hispanic, just because he's Mexican, doesn't mean he likes Dragon Ball.
No, but he does. That's
Although
it.
all
My
Mexicans
favorite
like
of all
Dragon Ball.
time.
Yeah,
Attack on Titan's a close second. Steins Gate's also a close second as well. They're tied, but like Dragon Ball, the grandfather of all animes, the first memory that I have in my life watching the shit show that was Dragon Ball GT, seeing a golden ape fight a smaller ape with a huge red tail. I mean, that shit was bulging and had like a Snickers vein. That shit was gonna smack my face, and I was gonna be like,
Whoa.
"Ooh, that's quite nice."
As a child, you were
no.
thinking this?
It's
As
really
a child.
special.
Uh-huh.
I've always had a weird mind.
My favorite anime is
Oh, we know what your favorite.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Whoa!
I've been watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood right now. Very
Yeah.
good show. I think it could very easily crack my top 5 if it plays its cards right here in like the last 20 episodes, because I'm about like 35 in. There's 64 in total, so it's about like 19 left. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it ends well. I've been liking the show so far. Edward Elric's a really good main character, and so far all the villains have been good, and the animation's nice too. It reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender. If any of you guys watched that, but
I didn't watch it. I know. I need to watch it still. Everyone hates me.
You
whenever
guys
say
know how I
watch
feel about
Avatar.
Avatar.
I don't. Can you tell me? Wait, did I just ask I asked the wrong question? I asked a very bad question. What's wrong with Avatar?
What's wrong with Avatar?
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with Avatar?
Let's see.
I
Let's
actually
see.
don't. I don't have any personal opinions. on it.
Avatar. It would always come on right before Dragon Ball Z on Nicktoons, and I was like, I don't want to watch this shit. So I turned it off for a little bit, put on a little bit of the Namek Saga, come back, and I was like, oh wow, this dog shit's playing exactly after Dragon Ball. I have a heavy disdain for Avatar. Everyone's like, oh, it's so good, it's so this and that. But now, these days, Dragon Ball doesn't get much love. It's always, oh, all fights, no story. But then, I just realized everyone who's saying that, there might be something wrong with them.
I think they just liked Avatar. Yeah.
I
Avatar's a
haven't
mental
watched
illness.
it, but I think I would like it. I think it looks like a fun show. But yeah, Meric, you sound like you don't. I mean, that's like the same thing as me saying I don't like Code Geass because Code Geass sucks. But you know. Anyway.
I'm shaking. Guys, I'm shaking right now.
Robo's furious.
Yeah.
My favorite anime is it's Attack on Titan. I love Attack on Titan. There's almost never been a show that's really gotten close. Had its finale recently. At least the dub came out recently for the final episode. But yeah, favorite show is Attack on Titan. I got into it back when it first came out, and then I only watched like 3 episodes because I heard a couple curse words, and as little Snazzy was like, I can't listen to this because there's a curse word, and then I didn't watch it, and then back in 2020, COVID happened, and then I watched Attack on Titan all the way through, and I've been a changed man. But yeah, Attack on Titan easily my favorite show of all time.
I essentially have the same story with Attack on Titan.
Wait, really?
You also hear a curse word? And you're like,
No. It is not because of a curse word. I liked this girl in first grade. Her name was like something. And I was like, damn, she loves Attack on Titan. Let me go watch it. So I went on Netflix. I was like, oh, Attack on Titan. Then I went to sleep and I was like, oh shit, this thing is boring as fuck. Then I came back. 2020 happened. Everyone is setting a... What the fuck was I trying to say? But look, the world was being set ablaze. A bunch of random stuff was happening. And then I was like, you know what? Attack on Titan in dubbed instead of sub. I'm going to watch it. I enjoyed the dub thoroughly. Then I rewatched it in Japanese. Then I rewatched it in German. Then French.
You did?
I probably rewatched
Wait.
that series the most out of anything else.
How many times have you rewatched it? Do you have any idea? Like
around 16 in different languages each time.
Robo, I've watched it 6 or 7 times, and I thought I was crazy.
I mean, I've watched JoJo like 5 times, so
Five times with rookie numbers.
Yeah, you've definitely watched JoJo more than 5 times, also.
That's insane. I mean, I understand. Attack on Titan's incredible, but that's just more time than I've ever put into it. That's crazy. I love when Levi says Kenny in like German. It's really funny. Anyway.
I guess you'd say that was the clash of the 2 Attack on Titan titans there. You guys are the titans.
That's so
anyway,
funny.
Speaking of clash, I'm
gonna murder you. That was terrible.
Guys, I re-downloaded Clash Royale and bought the Battle Pass. Guys, the game is good. Join my clan. Pull up. Join my clan. Game's good. Ewiz, best card. I play P.E.K.K.A. Beatdown. Shit's peak. Get Clash Royale, guys. It's a good game. Okay, that's all. Anyway, so the Anime Awards. They suck.
We're skipping that. Okay. Yeah, the Anime Awards did suck. Majorly. I don't mind. I like the shows that won and I like the shows that lost too, but there were so many problems with the actual show itself that it needs to be fixed.
Also, it was just popularity contest. Also, on top of that,
and the Jujutsu Kaisen glazing was like fucking crazy, man.
Meric's a man of culture,
dude.
He also doesn't like JJK.
Listen,
so
this is the problem though. I don't know if you know this, Meric. The Anime Awards, right? It was covering the first 10 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. So next year, you're gonna see the other half of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Yeah. It
is going to win both times all of those same awards, probably.
There's no way people are waiting for a batch released for a fucking award show.
Batch release award show is crazy.
They wanted to shut because Jujutsu Kaisen's so big. They decided to not wait, and they decided to just put half of it in the award show. And it's the first half. It's not even the best part of that season, and it won so many awards.
There is no best part of the season.
Okay, you need to shut up.
Nah,
I have been
Jujutsu
keeping up with
Kaisen
the
is
chapters
a banger.
purely out of hate.
I don't know what. Okay, can you explain to me what you don't like about Jujutsu Kaisen, please? Because I know what Robo
It's
doesn't
boring.
like it.
It's washed. It sucks fat ass. It feels like it's trying to be Naruto, but at the same
Oh
time,
my god!
it's not taking not enough inspiration, but also too much at the exact same time. Almost all
Holy
the characters are
I-
boring aside from 3. Gojo sucks. Usher should have done something at the Super Bowl, and maybe I would have licked his fat cock. But look,
Whoa.
I am not that sort of guy to want to watch a Naruto ripoff. If I'm gonna watch something, I want to watch Naruto.
I think it
And
obviously. I mean, it's obvious that it takes inspiration from Naruto, but I think the characters are better than the Naruto characters.
I think you should lose your ability to speak. Personally.
I'm sorry. I
have
just
almost every single volume of Naruto just on my shelf, and you're just like, Jujutsu Kaisen better.
listen. This is what I'll say. I think that the first season was goofy silly. There's only been 25 episodes, and I think Gojo made a gigantic impact in the time that he had in the first season, and then in the second season he got even better. And the main villain has gotten a lot more interesting in the show. I'm not saying it's the best show of all time. It definitely is not. But I don't think it's bad. I think that seasoned viewers of anime might just believe it's a little like samey as every other shonen, is once you've watched a gajillion shonens. But obviously, I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as you're making it out to be.
It is definitely as bad as I'm making it out to be, man.
Nah. I think you're just glazing Naruto, which was milked to death when they decided to make Boruto.
Whoa. I am not glazing Naruto. I can admit the shortcomings of the series, but at least it'll never be as bad as Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, look, has the Naruto fanbase ever been so annoying that they've sent death threats at people? Have they ever been so absolutely disgusting that they have
Naruto came out
blood
before that
on
period
figures of a supporting character?
Naruto. When did Naruto end? 2015.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. People. Do you know how insane the internet has become in the last 7 years? Of course, Naruto wasn't like that. Children watch Naruto. Now those children are watching Jujutsu Kaisen, and they have extremely strong opinions. That's who we're dealing with.
Speaking of JJK, the producer of that show, just fucking dog.
So that was hilarious.
Guys, Snazzy loves Mappa because he loves Attack on Titan, and they kind of gamed.
I actually loved
What did they do?
No. So Mappa, what's hilarious? So after winning all of the awards they did, they won Best Anime of the Year, right? Or Anime of the Year. The producer, the people who run the staff, who've been worked to death, he came up and was celebrated as this is the pinnacle of anime, and bro's smiling and happy as he's knowing that he's just worked all of his workers to death.
Yeah, it's
which
terrible.
was just insane.
The working conditions there are just abysmal, and no one should have to deal with them.
I would love to work there.
Why?
Think about it.
I don't know.
I don't.
Anyway, the other problem with the oh my gosh, there's no way I have an ad on my screen right now. Anyway, the big problem with the Anime Awards, I think, is that the viewers have too much of the vote. I think 20%, 15 to 20% is probably fair. We had 30% this year, and the years before that it's been even larger. So basically, it's a popularity contest.
I mean, look, I don't really watch award shows that much, but we have to really think about who is really voting for some of these animes, okay? Because I'm pretty sure some of the people at Crunchyroll doesn't even watch half of the shit that they put on the site, okay? So if they're hosting the awards, I think most of the fans should do it, because not everyone's really just gonna look at every single show and just give it a fair reward, for what it is.
Well, that's that's Crunchyroll's. I mean, when they pick the judges, they have to make sure that the people who are doing it have watched the show that they're gonna be judging. That's just common
but
sense.
It's more of like a wider pool of people who can vote for something rather than like 50 judges who watch an anime and all vote for one thing, because if they do something and give like shows awards for, you know, what they think is like the perfect thing for each category, then there's obviously going to be more online like discourse of people like, oh look, this didn't win, this super buttfucker guy got hit by a slime in outer space didn't win, that was the best isekai of the year. And you know, it's obviously going to be like everyone else is just gonna like want to give their opinions because the people's votes really should matter inside of an award show, because it's trying to, you know, give an award to what overall the community is. So
Yeah.
I mean, no, I actually do kind of agree with Meric. If, like, you know, let's say for example there's 50 judges, that's such a small pool of people that they could pick from to vote. And I mean, like, you know, if those 50 judges and like 26 of them are normies, then JJK wins every category, you know, like that's kind of how it works. I mean, like, I don't know what to say. That's what happens.
It's
guys,
the judges
JJK
definitely
was
are.
10 episodes and it won Anime of the Year over Vinland Saga Season 2, which I haven't watched, but according to everyone on the
have no
fucking planet,
rewards.
it's like a epic. Like it's like
Vinland Saga Season 2 deserved at least Best Drama. The fact it didn't win Best Drama is insane.
I actually want to point this out. I sent this meme to my buddy Ezra. He was on the podcast last episode. Dude, Vinland Saga Season 2 won 0 awards.
It's been nominated for 52 things, I think, right?
It because won, Jujutsu Kaisen just needed another award.
Dude, it won 0 awards.
Yeah.
Like that's like I sent it to him because, you know, it was like the meme format, like the two people hanging, and on one side it was JoJo Part 6, and the other side was Vinland Saga. And it was like first time because JoJo Part 6 won 0 awards last year, even though they totally deserved at least like one. It sucks. It blows my mind how these two great shows don't win, because just like I don't know, like it doesn't.
JoJo is pretty niche. It's hard to like.
That is a great point. Is Vinland Saga as niche as JoJo? I don't know if
I don't
is.
think it is.
I think it's more niche than JoJo, honestly.
No. I think Vinland Saga
it's actually become more popular.
I think Vinland Saga is like a show that like my parents are interested in it, sort of. It's a pretty easy show to introduce to people. It's got good storytelling. It's solid. It's not weird. And I'm saying in terms of normie standards, it's not weird. It's a very easy show for like a normie to get into. JoJo, on the other hand, is pretty out there. So you're gonna have a harder time, I think, getting a general audience to you know, popular vote for it. You know, but
don't worry, Snazzy. When Part 7 comes out, you'll see.
Oh, I mean,
you all look down on us, Snazzy Blocks, until Part 7 comes out. I'm twisting my evil mustache right now.
It's the best manga on my anime list, right?
Second best.
What's the first?
First is Berserk.
Berserk.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
Third is Vagabond, I think.
Okay.
Bro, did you read any of those?
I have not read Vagabond. I have read a bit of Berserk, and I know mainly what happens in the story of Berserk so far.
Mm-hmm.
You know what happens, but you don't really know what happens.
I got some ideas, Meric. Look, man. I got some ideas.
Yeah, but you didn't witness what happened frame by frame. You didn't see each character get built up.
Look, man, Meric. She said she wanted Griffith, but I don't have the guts to be that man. That's all.
The main thing I want to...
That was terrible.
No, that was funny! Oh my... Bro, that was a good one! I spent so much time on that, dude.
The other main thing I
disappointed.
want to bring up about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards is the dubbing. I don't know. The dubbing was just insanely bad. Like the fact that they had some guy in the back, like clearly like some 10-year-old who like doesn't know.
They had like the Deku impression, like voice actor from TikTok or whatever. Like, an anime of the year goes to Jujutsu Kaisen. Yay! Like, it was...
And they like tried adding emotion into. Meric, Do you know how bad? Have you seen how bad it was?
No, but I can only guess just like how terrible it actually is.
Dude,
Like, it-
no joke. There would be like this older man on the screen talking, like obviously like making an epic speech, and then you hear like Justin, like just some like random dude like named
Random
Carl
white guy. We
talking,
put so much work into this anime.
and
It
he's
took so much time.
and on top of that, he's clearly missing like half of the speech
Oh,
because he
yeah.
can't keep up, and he's like trying to add emotion into what he's saying. It was laughable. Like it was hysterically bad. They should have just done dub, or they should have just subbed it. Yeah,
They could have just done translation. Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's oh my.
You
fucking
should
God.
You should look it up. Like it's actually just that bad.
Yeah, you should check it after the podcast. It's bad.
Are we gonna talk about how like Chainsaw Man won almost every single best
Every
VA
voice
performance?
yeah. I think that was I think that everyone just. The problem with VA performances is that I think those are probably the most diverse in terms of like
Subjective, completely subjective.
I think, well, I mean diverse as in like choices, and I think the most people, like if you were to take a general pool of everyone, I think the most people have seen Chainsaw Man, and I think that's why it won like almost every one of them, except for I think it didn't win Japanese, right?
Jujutsu Kaisen won Japanese.
No, Luffy actually won Japan. Wait, did Luffy win? I forget.
No, wait,
No, he
wait,
didn't.
individual
Wait.
performances counted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, hold on. No. Jujutsu Kaisen won it.
I think Gojo won it.
Performance.
Anyway, our last topic that we have on our plate, if we don't go into the very very last one, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League did absolutely god awful. It had a Steam charts of 60 players online at the same time as of last week, and it has it has no one playing it. There's just no one.
It's just like All-Star
Battle.
Battle R.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like All-Star Battle R. All-Star Battle R actually has more players
than
Suicide
Suicide Squad Kill the
That
Justice
is
League.
crazy.
How do you guys feel about the boss fights inside Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League?
I didn't play it, so I can't really say much, but as a huge Borderlands fan, and this game basically being like a Borderlands type game, like a looter shooter, the boss fights don't compare. Like, it's like kind of horrendous, I've heard.
I heard
the game looks pretty fun on occasion. Like, I could see there could be like some enjoyment value out of it, but overall it's not a game that I think has a lot of replay value because it is so same mission over and over again.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like different characters, like Battle Path, I guess.
I heard,
and we'll get those at some point.
I heard the first and the last battles or boss battles are identical. They just
Really?
copy pasted
the
Flash's fight as the final fight, if I remember right.
I will go out of my way to say, Green Lantern made me cry. That's the Green Lantern I know from the Justice League cartoons, and they made him racist against Deadshot, even though they're the same race.
That's
crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, Kevin Conroy is Batman. Obviously, you can't dude. I think
they did him dirty.
No. I think blaming Rocksteady and being like, I can't believe you disrespected his legacy is like such a closed-minded way to look at this. Like,
especially since Kevin agreed to it before he died, and the entire game had several tributes to him. So
yeah, I think saying that's kind of fucked up. Honestly, I don't think that's a great way to look at it. I mean, I think it's very poor timing that this happens to be his last performance as Batman, and
I'm pretty sure he has like a few others for like upcoming projects.
He has
really?
It wasn't his last, but he's got.
It's probably his last video game debut as Batman, at least I would assume.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sucks that this has to be his last video game debut as Batman. But they didn't know he was gonna die. No one could have foreseen that. It just sucks that this happens to be the last one. It's not like he did a bad performance. It's Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you expect? That's what happens. Go figures.
And the other game that died that was also a live service title was Skull and Bones. That game also crashed and burned, and it's doing terribly. And the Ubisoft CEO, they said it's a quadruple A game, guys. It's a quadruple A.
Nice one.
Oh, did all of those A's get spent on making a shitty live service or something?
Yep.
apparently.
Oh,
It literally, it's literally Sea of Thieves, but worse because you can't board each other's ships.
What?
You can't board each other's ships in this game.
that's the
The
What's the
pirate
point?
part of the game is not in the game. So
the game is not gaming.
Yeah.
the
Apparently,
game's not gaming.
that's terrible.
So yeah, we got one more. Do you guys want to talk about that last topic on the
Yeah,
the
we
docket?
can mention real quick. This podcast is probably gonna go for an hour exactly, so this will be fun. AI girlfriends.
Oh God.
They exist.
Do we know? Okay. So we talked. Me and Meric added this because we wanted to talk about whether or not it is realistic if they'll become like viable, or is it going to be something? Is there
Are
gonna
AI
be?
girlfriends viable in
Is
the
it
new
gonna
real life meta?
Is it going to be something that
No.
like sticks, or is it going to be something that people just don't care about in a few?
This is not the real life meta, pal.
Dude, yeah, no, I don't think it's the real meta.
Merrick seems to think that they're not going to stick around. I think that I said this to Merrick. I think that humans are by nature, they'd like to do what's easy. And it is much easier to just get your AI girlfriend who will never argue with you, who will at your beck and call do everything you want. Than to
The
go and
fucking
find a
robots are
human.
coming after you, man.
So I think that AI plus whatever robotics come out in whatever a decade or so, you're gonna see that take over.
I am living proof that this won't happen at all.
Why? How are you
Robo.
living proof?
Robo.
Here,
Robo. Do you remember what the hell I told you?
I remember. Rick,
So
just,
this is like a really long time ago. You know, a beta character.ai trend is going on, and this robot Makimo is there, and I shit you not, for a solid 24 hours straight, me and that fucking robot were just, I don't know, sucking, fucking, tugging, dancing around, doing whatever you can think of.
What?
And then I posted it on my TikTok story, and I was like, guys, is it over for me? And they were like, 24 hours screen time's a bit concerning. It actually went on for 27 hours, but the fact that I went on an AI for over a day is kind of sad. And then I was like, what the hell am I doing with my life? And then I released the Persona waifu video. My first one, the MILF speedrun.
I see. This is a very intelligent debate. Yeah.
Not very intelligent.
I just want to say real quick.
What do you think, Robo?
I don't think they'll stick until you can touch and feel one in real life, because touch is such a fucking valued thing in a relationship.
Super important.
That's probably the most popular love language easily. It's not mine, but it's probably most of the population.
I'm a pretty touchy guy, if I do say so myself.
That's just how it is. And
I hate being touched.
And I think without that, they're not gonna get anywhere, because you can only talk to someone for so long until you're like, I can't take it anymore. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, I mean, hey, it happens. Yeah.
Well,
End of the day, I hope I never get to the point where I become that fucking desperate. I mean, I'm really not currently, but if I ever do, if someone put me out of my misery, oh my god. Yeah, that would be bad.
I am begging for one thing, one last thing.
Yeah.
Snazzy, would you want to pull up a seat to the good old campfire and hear some Meric campfire stories?
Right now?
Yes.
Sure.
We can go for 5 more minutes. Yeah, go ahead.
5 more minutes?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I need. So, I'm going to give you multiple options for your first story. Do you want to hear about a guy named Kevin? How I asked out a girl and it went completely terribly? Or how I pissed on my ex and completely ruined everything?
I want you to piss on the ex story. That sounds hilarious.
Oh gosh, this story is terrible.
He's
Oh my
second
gosh.
guessing.
Yeah,
He's
like,
second guessing
did I
this
really
one.
just...
No. I am not second guessing. Okay, so this happens one day. I was dating this one girl, right? I was friends with her best friend, and then wait, not best friend, her fucking brother. What the hell am I talking about?
Uh-huh.
And she was a grade older than me, and I famously always say that bitch was a whore.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't know this at the time, so I was like, wow, oh, geez, wow, I have a girlfriend. That's so crazy. So she was like, hey, you want to go to the bathroom, do some funny stuff? And you were like, okay, fine, I'll take you to the bathroom. So we both got into a bathroom stall at school.
Oh, no.
And then she got on her knees. She was like, it's in my mouth. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. But, you see, you guys have ever been like hard and your piss splits into like 3 different streams?
Bro.
God. Oh my
That did
Yeah.
not happen. It was like an entire straight stream of just like piss to her forehead. It went up her nose. It got all over her clothes, the
Dude,
ground,
dude,
the
okay.
floor.
Okay.
Okay, we need sorry, we need to shut this story down. We're on YouTube.
Oh my
Fine.
God.
Anyway, are there any a little bit more PG stories you want to tell
Yes.
before we end?
Yes,
Okay.
Kevin.
Kevin.
You want to hear about
You
Kevin?
picked the worst one, dude.
Yeah, tell me the Kevin one.
Jesus
Alright,
Christ.
you know what, Snazzy, before I even go in depth into the story, tell me what you think is going to happen with Kevin.
Tell me what you told me about. I forgot. I just remember the word Kevin.
I went to a sleepover with this guy named Kevin. What do you think happened at said sleepover?
I think you get locked in a closet and he tries to harass you.
Robo, is he anywhere close to this?
Not really.
Yeah. So, right? I knew this guy named Kevin. I got invited over to his house, so, we could, like, play a few games after a while. I got tired, so I asked, can I go to sleep? And he was like, yeah, you can go to sleep in my bed. So, I laid down on his bed, snuggled up into his giant-ass blanket, closed my eyes, went to sleep, and randomly in the middle of the night, I feel this very warm thing press up against my back. So I turn around and it's just Kevin's ugly ass, mouth wide open, just snoring, snuggled up against me, arm around my waist, in nothing but a shitty skid mark, pasty white tighty whities with his fucking cock and balls just spilling out of them. So, I called my mother. I was like,
What?
"Can you pick me up by 6 o'clock?" And she was like, "Oh, okay, Mark." She picked me up, and then Kevin texted me. He was like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "How did you even get my number?" He was like, "Your friends gave it to me." And I was like, "Wow,
Uh-huh.
never doing this again."
Dude, holy shit. I forgot. I
So does this go up on YouTube, Robo?
Yeah, this goes up on YouTube. This is great.
This definitely fits inside the COF.
This is quality content, honestly.
No,
This might be my second favorite episode we've done. I'm so serious.
Okay, so Meric, do I even want to know the other story? I'm just
Well,
do I?
do you want to know? No, what? You want to hear a kind-hearted story before we hear the other story?
No. Just give me the one because we need to wrap up.
We gotta wrap this up.
Come on, you don't want to hear about the white guy?
I
named
actually have
Tyrone?
something to do within like 10 minutes of right now, so we need to wrap.
Oh, all right.
I'm sorry.
So, Ryan, Robo,
Yeah.
you know this, right? I told you this the other day, like 2 years back. I liked this girl, and my friends were like, "Hey, we're gonna pay you like 50 or 100 bucks for this," and I asked around, but knowing me, this isn't gonna be exactly normal, right? So instead of just walking up to her and doing some normal shit like, "Oh, go out with me," I instead decided to front flip over a desk and landed on my neck with my asshole just showing to the elements. But I brushed that off pretty damn quick, and I did what my friends told me to do. I got down on my knees, clasped my hands together, closed my eyes, looked down at the ground, readied my vocal cords, and I yelled, "Could you please marry me?" And then, she started laughing.
I'm done.
Then,
this is over. There's no way. I don't believe that you would do that. There's no way.
You don't believe that I would do that. There's a Snapchat video that my friend took of me.
Oh my god.
Can we get that? Can we actually get that, dude? Is there a
I
way?
don't even know a Snapchat
We'll do that
account.
later, but tell me. Okay, anyway, so go ahead. You
Okay.
ask her to marry you.
Anyways, what happened after that? She rejected me, and I was like, okay, I'm fine with that. But, a few days later, she comes back with this 6'7" guy who was fucking 16 in the 8th grade named Darius. He had the build of an absolute toothpick and looked like a fucking salamander in the face. But, I was like, at least she's happy. But after that, they both asked if they could go to the bathroom with each other. So, they went to the bathroom, but by the time they came back, she could hardly walk and was grabbing her ass like she needed to take a me-ass
Bro, okay,
shit. They were
okay.
happy, so no hate. But look, it gets worse from here. This is not
No. Okay, listen.
It's the end of the video.
We need to stop.
Guys,
This is EgoSurf Podcast.
That's just outro.
Thanks, Meric, for joining the podcast. I'm glad we did this. This is episode. And Robo. Go subscribe to Robo's YouTube channel.
Yep.
Go please subscribe to Meric's YouTube channel. He makes cool content. And actually, don't go find my socials. This episode doesn't exist. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video. Say goodbye, Meric.
Goodbye, everyone. It's been your Hispanic Pappy Meric, and signing off. Have a great day, everyone.
Alright, peace out, guys.